Hello YouTubers, Alaska Prepper here. Ladies and gentlemen, I saw my friends Billy and Dee from Frontier Preppers review this product. And once I saw it, I knew that I had to review it for you all. Why? Because this is the most efficient way, in my opinion, that there is to boil water. And during some kind of a survival situation, if you turn to your freeze-dried foods or your dehydrated foods, one of the things that you'll need the most is to boil water so that you can prepare your foods. In addition, you can boil water to make it safe to drink. But this is such an efficient way of boiling water that I was amazed when I saw them review it. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take this container. This is a 16-ounce container of butane. And we're going to weigh it. And we're going to see how much it takes to boil 2 cups of water. And then we're going to see how many cups of water we can actually boil with one of these containers. Now, let me go ahead and show you what comes in the package when you purchase this system. Obviously, the butane containers are sold separately. I paid $9.99 for each of these. And the system by itself comes with the Jetboil system. This here is the burner. Here's your vessel. And you can see down there how it was engineered to evenly distribute the heat, which is one of the things that I think makes it so very efficient. And it is recommended that you only boil up to 2 cups of water at a time in this container. It can take more, but the thing is that the water comes to a boil so quickly that it can overfill. So there is a graduated line, I guess you can call it, down in there. I don't think you can see it. It's down in there where it tells you where the 2-cup mark is. So you really don't want to go over that mark unless you're watching it really, really close. It comes with a stand for your butane container. And this one is the French press model. And it comes with a little French press plunger so that you can make coffee right in this container. It comes with a lid in case you want to use this as a cup. And of course, it also comes with a small cup that you can use for whatever you want, or a little bowl. And it comes with a quick guide to get you started really quick, which is very nice. I mean, everything you need to know is in this little guide right here. And then it also comes with a user manual right here. I think that this is going to be a very nice addition to my preps. Let's go ahead and put it together. And then let's go ahead and boil some water to see how fast it boils it, number one. And then we're also going to make sure that we weigh the butane containers before we start and after we finish. Now, one of the things that's really nice about this is that this outside cover, this insulating cover that you see on the outside, it shows you how quickly the water is coming up to a boil because it turns colors. I think it turns to the color red as the water comes to a boil. So you'll be able to actually visually see it from the outside without having to look inside and having maybe something splash on you. You'll be able to see how quickly it comes to a boil. So I have my kitchen scale here, ladies and gentlemen, and as you can see, I have this set to pounds and ounces. So let's see how much this weighs starting off. It weighs 1 pound, 7.5 ounces. And of course, there's 1 pound of fuel in here, but we have to take into consideration the weight of the canister. Right? Actually, let's go ahead and take this cover off. It weighs 1 pound, 7.4 ounces. So 1 pound, 7.4 ounces. All right, let's go ahead and put this thing together and put it to work. Now, the way that you put this on is you just put it on there and you twist it on. And as you can see, the way that you trigger it, it's got a little black trigger right here that all you do is click it and it creates a short current or a small current that will pop off a little bit of electricity off the end and it should start to flame. So let's go ahead and put it on. Now, from my experience, when we put these on, we want to do it pretty quickly. That way we don't have any of the fuel escape. And there we go, it's on. And as you can see, here is how we adjust the flame. So if you can hear that, there's gas coming out. All right, I hope you heard that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and click it as soon as we turn the fuel on. And there you go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, sounds like a jet engine. We're going to go ahead and get our water our 2 cups of water, and then we're going to go ahead and put our cup on and see how long it takes for it to boil. Alright, so the instructions say that once you turn it on, you just turn it down a little bit until the flame is low, and then you go ahead and you put this on. There you go. Now we're going to go ahead and put on our 2 cups of water in there. And now we're going to turn it on high and see how many seconds it takes. And as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, it's starting to turn red. You see how the color is changing? Now let me go ahead and take a look inside. It's not boiling yet. And now it is boiling, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see if you can take a look. Look at that. Let's go ahead and turn it off. And you could probably hear it boiling in there. So that was pretty cool. So as you saw, ladies and gentlemen, it took about 1 minute and 42 seconds or so. So I would say about 1.5 minutes, because at the beginning I had it turned low and then I adjusted it up. So I would say 1.5 minutes or less than 100 seconds to bring 2 cups of water up to a boil. In my opinion, that is pretty quick and that's pretty awesome. So now the question is, let's go ahead and weigh this canister and see how much it weighs after we just brought that up to a boil. Remembering that I had it on for about 1 minute or so, but we'll go ahead and see how much it weighs anyways and see how much fuel it took to bring 2 cups of water up to a boil. So if you remember, ladies and gentlemen, when this was full, it weighed 1 pound, 7.4 ounces. Let's see how much it weighs now. So it weighs 1 pound, 7.10 ounces. That means that it used up 0.30 of 1 ounce. So now what we're going to do is we're going to divide that 0.30 into the 16 ounces, meaning that this will probably heat up to 52 cup servings of water. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that have purchased any Nutrient Survival, I'm actually going to use that hot water to make myself a meal today, and I want to show you what I do because this is delicious. So today for dinner, what I'm having is some of this triple mac cheese, which is outstanding, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't tried this, you need to try this. It is outstanding food, and it is just packed with nutrients. I mean, look at this. Packed with nutrients. It doesn't have a lot of salt, and it doesn't have a lot of sugar in it at all. This is quality food, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to have 1 serving of this triple mac, and I'm going to have 2 servings of this home-style scramble. And guess what? I'm going to mix them together. So those of you that have purchased these, I know some of you have, try mixing the home-style scramble with the triple cheese mac together when you make it. It is outstanding. And I also like to mix my triple cheese mac with my eggs. It's really good. You just have to try it. Really, really good. So we're going to go ahead and do 1 serving of the triple cheese mac and 2 servings of the home-style scramble, and that's going to be my dinner for today. Now, for those of you that have never seen the home-style scramble, take a look. It's freeze-dried, and look at those big chunks of eggs. It's got peppers in there. It's got onions. It's just really good. Potatoes. So 2 servings of this is going to be 1 full cup. And like I said, this is going to be my dinner, and I'm definitely going to enjoy it because I know that this is really good. It's obviously not the first time that I've tried it. One thing that you have to understand about this food too, ladies and gentlemen, with Nutrient Survival is that it's not inexpensive food, but that's because you're getting exactly what you pay for. You're getting very good quality food and food that has a whole bunch of nutrients in it. I'm going to pour the rest of this in there because I know that there's only 1 serving in there left. And then this is only going to take roughly 1/2 of a cup of water plus 1/3 of a cup. So let's go ahead and do that in that sequence. That way I don't overhydrate it. Because if you overhydrate it, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to get a little mushy. But if you don't, it comes out with really good texture. So here's 1/3 of a cup. Then all we do now is just stir it around with a spoon or a fork, whatever you want. Don't over stir it. Just stir it enough so that everything's got some water on it. And then all you have to do is just cover it for roughly 5 to 6 minutes. And then you're ready to eat. Now, ladies and gentlemen, while my mac and cheese and my homestyle scramble rehydrate, I wanted to go ahead and talk about this. I honestly think that this is an outstanding system. Not is it very efficient, but it's very clean. When I compare this to my BioLite, the little wood stove that I showed you that I reviewed last year, it's so clean because you don't need wood for it. Now the BioLite is a separate thing, right? You can actually charge your phone off of it. I love that little stove, and you can fuel it with twigs and sticks that you find on the ground anywhere. However, this is a more efficient, in my opinion, a more convenient way of being able to heat up water in a quick hurry. And you saw how it worked. I mean, the darn thing is like a jet engine. So what I'm going to do is, since I saw this on Billy and D's, the Frontier Preppers YouTube channel, I'm going to go ahead and leave a link on a pinned comment where you can go and purchase one of these if you would like. And that link is to Billy and D's Amazon site. So if you use that link, you'll be supporting their channel. And of course, I'll also leave a link to their video where they reviewed this. On the right-hand corner of this video, you should be seeing it right now, so that you can go check them out also as far as them reviewing it. When I saw that they reviewed this, and they didn't really get that many views, I wanted to share with more people. So that's why I'm recreating this review, even though they've already done it. So go check them out. If you like Frontier Preppers, go ahead and subscribe. Not only are they awesome people, they have to be awesome because they're my friends, ladies and gentlemen, but they do different things than I do. Billy and Dee, they go bear hunting, they go moose hunting and things like that. They do things that I don't do personally. I would like to do it in the future, but that I don't personally do right now. So go check out their channel and subscribe if you like what they have put out there for you all to see. All right, so now let's go ahead and check out our mac and cheese and homestyle scramble. And ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you right now that I'm going to like this because I've had it before and it is pretty delicious. So now let's go ahead and stir it around a little bit. And I really like it, especially when the mac and cheese doesn't rehydrate a whole bunch or 100%, because it really gives it a little bit of texture. I really enjoy that. So this is what it looks like. And now let me give it a try and let me tell you all what it tastes like. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I think that by now, if you've been with me for a while, you know that I would not lie to you about something like this. I wouldn't have you spend your money on something that I think is junk just so that you can buy it. I would never do that, all right? This is delicious, especially the combination with the mac and cheese and the homestyle scramble. I bet you that the CEO, Eric, when he watches this, he's like, what? He's mixing the mac and cheese with breakfast? It's just really, really good. It doesn't need any salt. It doesn't need anything. If anything, if you want to have this for a meal, all you have to do is maybe cook yourself up a little bit of meat to put it on the side, whatever kind of meat you want. And you don't even need any vegetables on the side. That's why I like about this so much, that it has so many nutrients that you don't really need to have a side of vegetables with these meals. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now listen, if you want to take a look at this, check out the link below. I also have a code that is AP10, AP10, that'll give you $10 off your first number 10 can. And if you want to try it out, give it a try. However, if you do give it a try, make sure that you try it. Make sure that you actually prepare some and eat some, because I believe that you will really like it. I haven't come across one product of theirs that I have not liked yet. However, this has to be one of my favorite, this combination. And the mac and cheese on its own is delicious. All right, ladies and gentlemen, having said that, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it. Remember to be good to each other. When good people do good things happen. Remember to reach one, teach one, and repeat. If we all did this, the world would be a better place, and you know that it will be a better place. Many blessings to all of you and your families. This is The Last Prepper. I am out.
Nutrient survival isn't just survival food. It's special ops grade. Built to the nutritional standards of the U.S. Special Ops and packed with 40 essential nutrients. Formulated to sustain energy, sharpen focus, and keep you and your family thriving during any emergency. Real food, real ingredients. Oh, and a 25-year shelf life. Our meals will kick your taste buds in the mouth and have them coming back for dessert. Yeah, we've got that too. So whether you're digging in or bugging out, you don't just survive an emergency situation, you thrive in it. Nutrient survival. Feed your freedom.